So she would never allow this in the first year she was here. The cat, not Andrea. So they've gathered 21 years of data to find out now, are these crops more harmful or helpful?
Yeah.
So and I'm going to actually look a little of the information on this article here. They conducted a meta-analysis of 6,006 peer-reviewed studies from 1996 to 2016 on maize, corn, that's been genetically engineered. Only 76 publications met the researchers' high standards for inclusion. So the results are in. It showed that the genetically engineered maize produced a greater yield of anywhere from just under 6% to almost 25% compared to non-genetically engineered. Lower concentrations of mycotoxins, fuminism, I might have mispronounced that one, sorry. Rectosins, yeah, I'm no scientist. And the former toxic and carcinogenic, the former is toxic and carcinogenic in humans and animals, so it had less of that. There was also no significant differences in grain quality, such as proteins, lipids, and fiber. So basically, yeah?
I was going to say, GMO was created to help crops grow in places they don't normally grow. There's all these people saying, well, it's spliced with animal DNA and stuff. That is not possible. So get your data before you say that.
By the way, the use of GMO corn has reduced the active ingredient of herbicides and insecticides by 10 to 45%, respectively. So there we go. Use the science and figure it out.
So we don't have to use herbicides, insecticides on the crops no more because it's already in the crops?
No, the crops were just more resistant to these things.
Yeah,
so they
what I said.
You know what? Wave at me with your third arm and shut up. Not that one.
He's stirring up trouble.
You can't just put a glove on your penis and put it in the camera view.
Damn it.
Okay. Let's talk.
I concur because when I lived in Virginia, I was talking to some local farmers about that because the GMO debate was getting very strong. Mm-hmm. And their response was very similar. They said, because they have to go to huge conferences. I mean, you have to really get a lot of licensing. And they said the genetic modification has been happening for decades and upon decades. And if they hadn't done it, we would be down to a third of the crops that we have now, and that the weevil is I think it's the black weevil is one of the worst.
Why it's got to be the black one?
We don't know.
Wow.
They don't die, they multiply.
That's Marvel's next superhero movie, by the way. Black
the
Weevil.
Black Weevil. Look at that. All right,
what are you doing there?
the weevil.
Weevil hand.
All right, it's a non-discriminatory weevil.
Who happens to be black.
But they change it to where they don't like the flavor or it's not injecting it with diseases.
So he says they're ninja weevils. So they're not actually black, they're just dressed in all black and playing with.
Yeah, Ian.
Because the white weevils get sunburnt.
And they hang out with the Muslim spiders.